So you wanted to put my wrestling knowledge to the test. Is this correct?
Yes, it is indeed, Steve. I think
It is.
we should start doing this like a segment, maybe once a week, once a month, whenever. But you're quite knowledgeable in the world of wrestling, and yeah, I'm going to test you on it. I'd recently discovered. Well, I say discovered it when we went to Cardiff this weekend. We had time to kill, so we decided, as fans of wrestling, fans of football, that we would do quizzes. And these are basically it's a topic. I've got a time limit, and I want you to spill as many answers as possible on the understanding that I can spell their names quickly enough and well enough.
Oh, gosh,
so
there we go.
With Extreme Rules coming up, I couldn't find any Extreme Rules themed quizzes. So with Saudi Arabia coming up, I found a Saudi Arabia one. Okay. So Steve, you've got 11 minutes. You've got 50 answers.
Oh no, no, where this is going already.
I want as many participants to the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Is the chat allowed to help? Right,
Go
okay.
for it.
But Bumatunde, aka Commander Aziz, we've got Braun Strowman, who won it. We've got Daniel Bryan, Big Kaz, who was the number 50. Chris Jericho made an appearance in this. We had about 20 NXT stars in this match, but that's not going to count. Oh dear, goodness. It was Titus O'Neil. That's when he fell over, if I'm not mistaken.
That was.
Yeah, that would be where he fell over. Okay. Oh dear. Right, this is where the mind starts to go blank already. Who was even employed in WWE by this point? I don't know.
Exactly. This is 2018, so you could start spilling off names. Give me mid-carders. Give me someone.
Oh, well, let's not do Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. They wouldn't have been there. Let's go Enzo Amore.
Enzo Amore.
Might not have been there.
I don't think he was.
No. I've been given the decision of Mansoor. Was it too early?
Mansoor?
Or was it?
No. Do you know what? I think he was on the card, but he wasn't in the Rumble by the looks of it.
Jinder Mahal.
Probably one of the. Jinder Mahal.
Dolph Ziggler.
Apparently wasn't in the Rumble. Let's try Ziggler. I'll double check these after because it might just be my son. Ziggler was. He was number 2.
Bobby Roode.
Let's hope if I can spell it properly. Yep, number 25.
Number 25. Okay. We will go with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura was not apparently.
No, he probably was facing like someone else on the card, maybe AJ Styles at that point. I'll be given the Lucha House Party, so Kalisto.
Give it a try. Kalisto. He wasn't apparently.
No,
let's try the other ones. Grand Metalik.
I think they were all against Lars Sullivan on this show.
No, they wasn't. No, apparently not.
About Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre. He wasn't either. Jesus Christ. This is hard. I thought this would be easy.
No, because it had a full card beforehand, and then there had a load of jobbers go into this card. So I'm trying to think of all the undercard. Darren Young.
It wouldn't be a bad shout. He wasn't, unfortunately, by the looks of it.
Who was the sumo wrestler that was in there at number 7?
That was the fake Yokozuna. Yeah, don't ask us another one.
Yeah, because that's who they wanted. They wanted Yokozuna, and he wasn't alive anymore. So yeah. God, talk about peer pressure. Goodness, Elias for sure. He was. He saw Titus go under.
Number 20.
Number 20. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Bama Dave. God. Right. Let's try and think of other people around this time period that was in.
Just give me names. Just
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. He was number 28.
28. Okay. Let's go with Justin Gabriel.
I don't think Justin Gabriel was in the company at the time.
No, he was in Lucha Underground, I think, by that point. I'm sure of it. I think I've already mentioned Braun Strowman. He was the winner of the. He
won it. Yep.
Yeah. So there must have been some. There was loads of NXT people. Was Riddick Moss in there?
According to this, he wasn't.
No, fair enough. The Miz. We'll go with the Miz.
The Miz. He wasn't. No. Jesus, I thought this would be easier.
Shane McMahon.
McMahon. He was number 47.
Number 47. There we go. He loves to get in towards the end. Daniel Bryan, I've already mentioned. I'm sure.
Yes, he was number 1 with Dolph Ziggler.
Number 1, yeah, of course, yeah. John Morrison is an option. I think again he's still maybe in Lucha Underground by this point.
Lucha, yeah, he wasn't in the company at that point, but no, unfortunately not.
Okay, how many have we got?
9.
No. Roderick Strong. Let's go for Roderick Strong. It's one of the more memorable.
He was number 34, Roderick Strong. Yeah,
34. Love it. Adam Cole, baby.
Cole. No, he wasn't.
I'm just going to go with NXT stars now. Aleister Black.
Black? Nope, apparently not.
Andrade.
Andrade? Apparently not, unless he's going by CN Almas at this point still.
Oh dear.
Nope.
Let's go with, how many minutes have I got left? How much dead air can we create?
We've got 6 minutes left still.
6 minutes. There we go. We've got Dom saying Sami Zayn potentially, but I'm sure he doesn't do those shows.
Sami Zayn doesn't do the Saudi shows, does he?
No, he does not. No. Goodness. Angelo Dawkins. I'll go with Dawkins because he was still a solo runner on NXT probably at this point.
Dawkins was not.
He's probably still.
I thought this was easy. This is, to be honest with you, mate, I wouldn't even have a clue at this point because I'm like, my God, the names you're throwing out and they're still not on there. Like the Miz, like, how's the Miz not in this?
No, I think he was on the card earlier in the night, probably. Let's go Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy.
Hardy. No, Hardy's weren't on this either. This is
Bray Wyatt.
I very much doubt that one, but no.
No, I believe I said Jericho earlier, but we'll go with Jericho.
I'll double check. Jericho he was number 50. My apologies, I didn't hear you before.
That's fine. Rusev, that's a good shout there. Although wasn't he not in the casket match?
Rusev wasn't. He was in the casket match with Taker. Yeah, so he was the replacement for Bray, I think, or whoever was injured.
For Bray, yeah. Randy Orton. Here we go. We've got a big time name here.
Randy Orton was in it. 35.
30. So Randy was in this match. How about we go with John Cena?
Just for C Nation Dog, who's just commented, we're trying to guess the 50 participants to the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
It's going well.
He's got 12 out of 50 so far.
Oh dear. New Day. Any members of the New Day? Let's go New Day.
Let's try Kofi. Yeah, Kofi was in there. Let's go Big E. Big E was in there. Xavier Woods was in there. All 3 of them in there. 9, 14, and 31.
A Royal Rumble favourite given of us from Don Mills and from Bam Dave Kane.
Oh, unfortunately, Kane was not part of this one. I think he was running his state at that point.
Knoxville. Let's go with Big Show then.
Angle was in there. I've just seen that one in the chat. Big Show was not, but Angle was. That's a great shirt by James Stewart there.
Indeed. So Nation, I've guessed Big Kaz. I know he was the number 50, if I'm not mistaken, at that point.
49. Jericho was 50.
49. There we go. Revival. What a great shout! Scott Dawson and Dash Wheeler at the time.
Wheeler.
Dash, whatever they're called back then.
Might be spelling Wheeler's name wrong, but I'll double check. Dawson's definitely in it, but I can't unless I'm spelling Wheeler wrong. It's not coming up.
It's Cash Wheeler, so it's Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder.
That's why then. Yes, it's Dash Wilder. Yeah. Yes, it was there. Number 11. Sorry.
Yes. I've guessed Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode was in the match. Yes. Goodness gracious me. We need to do more of these though because they are fun. Let's go with. Oh dear. The Usos. I'm loving this. We got Tucker was definitely in it. Tucker was in it.
Tucker was not, but Tucker
Knight.
Yes, Tucker was. He was in it.
Gable.
Let's go Otis. Otis was not. Gable was number 27. He got 20 so far out of 50.
There we go. Thank you for the chat. They're helping us to get a respectable score at least. Will we get to know some of the names we didn't mention? Hopefully they'll come up afterwards, fingers crossed. Let's talk then. How about the great Carl Lee's been suggested
Lee, yeah,
here.
that's in there. 47. Great shout there by James Stewart.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
don't worry, it's totally fine. 2.5 minutes we've got to find this. I mean, I almost feel like I want to give him myself here, but oh, dear me. Just
I shouldn't have picked maybe such a hard one.
Yeah, we should have started with 92. This year would have been lovely. Heath Slater.
Let's go.
He's got kids.
Slater was on there, number 36.
Heath Slater's got Rhino.
Rhino was in number 22. Great shout.
Yeah. How about I mentioned Usos were not. What did I not? Roman Reigns were not done. He took on Brock. So
Jimmy and Jay were not in it.
No.
Any of the Shield?
Zack Ryder.
Ambrose was not in it. Let's try Ryder.
And then Kurt Hawkins.
No, Ryder was not. Hawkins was in it, number 43. Unless I'm spelling Ryder wrong, but I don't think I am. Ryder.
Yeah, you're not any of the Shield. I mean, Seth Rollins, I don't think would have been Ambrose potentially.
Connor and Victor, thanks to the chat, are definitely on there.
Fantastic stuff indeed there. Thank you so much there, James. Stuart Ridley joining us. Hope you're doing well, Stuart. Buddy Murphy has been a shout here. That's a good
great
suggestion.
shout there. Oh, he's not though.
No. What about Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali,
Alice, Alexander,
Mark Henry,
Henry. Henry was on there. Mustafa Ali was not on there.
Bo Dallas,
Hornswoggle
there as well.
No, Hornswoggle wasn't. I'm pretty sure he was, to be fair. I might be spelling that wrong. Dallas was not on there.
How about Curtis Axel?
Benjamin was on there. Curtis Axel. Yes, Curtis Axel was on there. Number 4. Benjamin was number 48. Got 29 of 50. So you've almost made up the normal Rumble.
Corbin. Happy Corbin. Probably Baron Corbin back in those days.
Baron Corbin at that point. 38. Yep.
Number
there
38.
He is.
Absolutely. Fantastic. How
15 seconds left.
Ricochet. It's probably a bit early.
I think for Ricochet.
Too early for Ricochet. Let's go something wild to finish off with then. Let's go with William Regal. Why not?
Regal was not. Right, so I'm just going to quickly run through these answers with you. Hornswoggle wasn't there, so apologies. I was spelling it wrong.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So, Sin Cara, Mike Kanellis, Hiroki Sumi, which is the sumo wrestler, who's the fake Yokozuna. Victor, well, I was spelling it wrong. I knew I was spelling it wrong, but we did say that. Tony Nese, Hornswoggle, Primo Cologne, Goldust, Luke Gallows, Drew Gulak, Fandango, Mojo Rawley, Tyler Breeze, Carl Anderson, Apollo Crews, Babatunde, which you did say is Commander Aziz. I just didn't put Babatunde in. That's what they wanted. Dan Mather, Ty Dillinger, Bobby Lashley, and Kevin Owens.
Oh right, okay.
So take the three that you that I couldn't spell. 33 out of 50 is not a bad chat.
We'll take it.
We scored on average, so we'll take that.
Well, I'm going to say I want to thank the chat because I think without the chat, I think it may have been stuck at like 12. So I think a big thank you to the chat needs to be given out there. So thanks to everyone that got involved on that. I think that was a lot of fun. I think we should definitely look to try and do something like that again in the future. And it's nice to see everyone else getting involved as well.
Miles D said, sure, said you might have done. I might have just misheard it. I had so many names thrown at me, and I'm trying to type them so quickly.
We have to see, but yeah, that literally, I think I got to a point where I just started throwing things and seeing what would stick, really. But